Okay, so before getting into the video, I do want to say this, right? And that is, I finally have put my mic on its actual mic stand. I've always had it on a mount on my desk, right? But it's like there was a lot of like tapping sounds like this, right? And I'm trying to edit my VOD to make into a video, but all I'm hearing is just this, so it's kind of annoying, right? If you don't know, I do stream. Please do consider following my Twitch stream, right? I gotta plug in the fucking stream, right? So with that being said, let's get into the video, right? In today's video, I'm gonna be talking about FighterZ, right, and my channel and some things, decisions that I made. Nothing bad, obviously, but why I made the switch, how I felt about it, and just genuinely talking to you guys so you guys could get a sense of who I am, right? Because I feel like in this community that I have slowly growing, to me, 1,000 is a lot, right? Like it's a lot. To other people, it's a little bit, but to me, it's a lot. And I love you guys. You know, I'm forever loyal to you guys. I want this to be a career. This is a dream of mine. This is my life goal. So, with that being said, a lot of you guys don't know this, but I've been doing YouTube since I was like 8 or 9, right? I'm 18, turning 19. It's almost been an entire decade, right? So I've been doing this thing for a while, a long time. And I've had multiple YouTube accounts. This is my third account, right? My other accounts are still out there, but they're private. So even if you guys were to find them, the videos are just not there, right? I thought anyone was gonna find those. So yeah, this has been a dream of mine for since I was a kid, and honestly, this might turn into a little venting video. Now that I'm thinking about it, right? But yeah, I've been playing FighterZ for a while. FighterZ is actually the foundation of my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, this channel is 5 years old, 5 or 6 years old, right? And since the dawn of this channel, I was doing FighterZ and Fortnite content. I quit the Fortnite and stayed to FighterZ because it was getting me a lot more views, right? In fact, even now, comparing the views from prior to before, I still like average gotten 3K views on a FighterZ video. Like that was just average. Like I used to get 2 to 3 to max 10 times more views on my FighterZ videos than what I do on my Star Wars videos. But there was an issue, and this is why I want to talk about why I did the switch. So when I first started FighterZ, it was, you know, normal, getting like 10 views, 20, like rarely a 100. Like my first 2 years were rough, which was odd because statistically speaking, quote unquote, your first year of doing YouTube, you should gain roughly 1,000 subs. It took me 5 years. Horrible, right? And I want to point out, I uploaded every single day. Now I upload every so often, you know. I upload every 2. I try to keep a 2 to 3 day schedule in my post, right? So it's just something that I try to do because I don't want to like force content out there and then be stuck on a content drought like I am right now. Like right now I'm stuck on a content drought. I don't know what to make. So that's why I'm expanding my options. That's why I'm making other videos, right? But whatever, that's besides the point. I used to upload videos every day. They used to gain views, like thousands of views, not like a quadrillion, like not like tens of thousands. That was like once every month, right? I'll get like a 10,000, you know, but it was mostly like 3 to 4,000 views, right? And it was odd to me because there would be months, like I'm talking about months, where I'd go, like I'd gain roughly 3,000 views, 4,000 views every video, but not gain a singular subscriber for months. Like I'm talking about months. And it was odd because it was like I didn't gain, but I didn't lose subs. So it was very weird. It was very weird to me. It was like, okay, what am I doing wrong, right? And this was more towards my 3rd to 4th and 5th year doing FighterZ. Again, I recently just dropped the game. It's been like half a year, right? So prior to this, you know, it was just odd. It was like I'm not gaining any views, you know, and then I switched to longer form content. I'm talking about 20 minutes to 10, and the views dwelled. Obviously, it's different content, but there were still likes, you know, still views, and it was weird because no subs, right? And I want to point out that shit kind of hurt me, right? Like obviously, I felt like a failure. I felt like my dreams. I was failing at my dreams, and I didn't know what I was doing wrong. I would join Discord servers, text and Instagram DMs, interact with TikTok, right? One thing that I didn't do was Twitter. I never did Twitter up until recently, and even now I dropped my Twitter account. My Twitter account is there. If you guys want to follow, you could follow it. Maybe I'll start posting, right? But Twitter is just a toxic place in my opinion, so that's exactly why I'm not doing it. Like, I could handle the criticism, right? Like, I could care less if people hate on me, but it's just kind of like hard to see other people failing or getting criticized for like no fucking reason, and then when you defend them, you're the bad guy, and it's just like, yo, shut the fuck up, right? Twitter is such a toxic place. That's exactly why I'm not going there, right? But that's besides the point. So I tried social networking, and in fact, social networking in the FighterZ community and FGC is a lot more easier than the gacha community, because it's just a like this space isn't a toxic space, but it can be toxic. But on top of that, people are just busy, right? And I get that, right? Like the FGC was mostly people my age and a lot younger. While from what I've seen, the gacha community, mind you, I'm still fresh to this community, but from what I've seen, there's a lot more mature people here than the FGC, right? So definitely weird, right? I mean, no, not weird. It's just interesting, weird to me, because I'm having a lot more trouble social networking now than I did in the FGC. So let's start talking about the real deal, right? I got the press, right? My channel was just staying there, and it was weird because I would join Discord servers, and people would recognize me. They'd be like, "Oh, you're that human celery guy. You make the Broly videos. Like, you're known for your Broly videos and saying buff as Broly. You're known for this, blah blah blah. You know, like, I love your like stuff." So it was a thing that I was getting recognized whenever I joined a random server or played matches. That I would get people messaging me on Xbox like, "Oh, are you like the real human celery? Like, I watch your videos and blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Yes, it's me. You know, thank you so much. You know, thank you for support." Excuse me. And it was like this for 5 years. Again, 5 long years where my channel would gain some subs and then not gain anything for like months and months, and then it would gain some subs, and then like a half a year would go by and I didn't see another sub. So it was strange to me because I was getting recognized and I didn't know what to do. And that's when I told myself that YouTube is just luck based, because like, how the fuck is all of this is gonna happen to me? I'm getting known, you know, I'm getting the views. Again, even now my FighterZ videos gained a lot more views than what my gacha videos are gaining, and nothing would come through of it. I wouldn't gain subscribers, right? And it obviously it felt nice, but I just felt like a failure because I would see a lot of other FEC content creators just rise up right there, and obviously I got jealous. It's okay to get jealous. It's okay to admit that. I got really jealous because to me it was like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, we're doing the same thing. We're talking to the same people, same videos, same everything, and my shit, like my channel isn't growing, but there is. And it was hard for me. It really was. Like, again, like I feel like I was pretty depressed about it, because if you're unaware, YouTube is my goal in life. Like, this is something, obviously I have another goal in life, but this is my dream. Like, I've been obsessed with this since I was a kid, if you want to call it. Like, I'm gonna say obsession because I feel like that's what people are gonna call it, right? And I guess it's true. This has been my childhood dream, and this is what I've always wanted to do in my life. This is what I want my career to be. And it kind of hurt seeing people that didn't even want this to be their career, and they have a career out of it because they were just fortunate enough. And they'd even talk to me, and they'd even be like, "I don't know what you did wrong, because to me it doesn't seem like you did anything wrong, but you just got very fucking unlucky." And they would feel bad and, you know, pity me a bit, or just feel bad. And like, I get that, because it was very like, dude, what am I actually doing wrong here? And now my channel is finally thriving. It's more alive. I'm getting more comments, a lot more likes. The views aren't there if we're comparing them to my previous content, but I could give 4 less fucks. Obviously, a lot of people could see, a lot of my OG subscribers could see that I'm a lot more happier now than I ever was, right? Like, I used to be embarrassed to say I was a YouTuber, right? Like, I was at first proud of it in the first 2 years, and after, like 3, 4, and 5, those years, I was embarrassed of it. It hurt saying, because I just felt like a failure. I was like, wow, like, am I really a YouTuber? Like, no one's subscribing to me, and no one's unsubscribing to me. Like, what the fuck? Like, is my channel like striked? Like, what's actually going on with my channel, right? I'd interact with people, but nothing happens. But now it's like I'm interacting with you guys. Obviously, if you guys don't know this, if you're new around here, I reply to any comment. It could be negative, it could be positive, it could be criticism. I reply. I don't care, right? I'm not the type to argue, but I'll just reply. Like, if you give me a negative comment, I'm not gonna argue with you unless it's kind of necessary, right? In a standpoint, as if you're accusing me of something that I didn't do, then I'm gonna stand my ground. But if you're just, being an asshole, I like kind of just poke fun at you or laugh at you, like, come on, let me out. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do, right? If you're giving me criticism, I take that and thank you for it. Cause one thing that I've always said, and I've said it in previous videos, don't believe me, go watch them. I prefer criticism more than anything, because it tells me what I'm doing wrong, and it tells me what you guys are seeing and what you guys would prefer and like, and I can implement those things in the videos, whether it being a type of editing style, more OSTs, or anything. Like, I take that shit and I implement it. Like, you could compare a video from 4 months ago to a video now, not this one, but a gameplay video, and you would see, like, yo, this guy's actually increase in quality, right? So now, obviously, I'm a lot more happy. I'm a lot more thankful. But that's the genuine gist of why, like, the reason why I dropped FighterZ. And it was very hard for me. I want to point out that if you remember my last 2 months of uploading FighterZ, or last 3 months, I would upload like 1 video a week. And that was because I was like having breakdowns about this. Like, I was scared. Like, I was really scared to switch. It was like, am I ever gonna gain, like, is it gonna work? Is this life not for me? Like, I just contemplate and talk to myself a lot about it, because it hurt. It was a thing that I was scared. I didn't want to lose my channel. I didn't want to start over again. I wanted Human Celery to be my face, my channel, right? And it was bad. Like, it was really bad. Like, those 3 months or 2 months, I was like really fucking low, right? And I'd upload like a video a week or 2 weeks or even a month. Like, my upload schedule was like really bad, like really bad. And I wouldn't even play the game. Like, it was to a point that I didn't play games. I only played Star Rail, and Star Rail made me happy. And that's when I told myself, let me upload this. And I was obviously aware. Right? I'm not stupid. I'm aware when you switch your content, the views aren't going to be the same, because people came for one video, like one game. Like, the way if you were to start your YouTube channel like how I'm doing it, how I'm just doing one game, people are coming for the game, and some people are coming for you. But if you switch that game and you're not going back to the other game, people are gonna be like, what the fuck, I'm out of here. They're gone, because they're not there for Star Wars, they're there for FighterZ, right? And I lost like 100 subs roughly right when I made the switch, but it was fine to me because I gained so much more. And not only that, I gained a talkative and more active community. Keep in mind, people did comment on my videos. I still remember Zamasu, old OD, Links. Like, I remember you guys. Like, if you guys are here, please comment. Like, I love you guys. Like, you guys mean the world to me. Like, I remember the OGs, right? And I'd interact with them, right? Like, bro, there's just a list of them, right? Like, I could go on. Like, one thing that I've always said, like, I remember the people who support me, the people who like commented, and even some of you guys from my FighterZ videos, you guys still comment now, and I love you guys for it. Or you guys don't comment, but you guys text me in Discord or in Instagram showing your support. And I actually have a couple of friends, like, I could call you guys like my genuine friends now, and I love that, right? You know who you are. You know who you are, you fucking broly simp, right? So it's just one of those things that, like, playing the game just made me depressed. I was just really down, and now playing the game, I'm not depressed. It feels a lot more refreshing. I'm a lot more active, right? A lot more social, and you'll see in the video, like, I do get mad, and you're gonna see something that Star Rail can never bring out, and that's anger. Starro can never bring out anger in me. FighterZ could bring out anger in me, and it's not a bad anger. It's a gamer anger. And if you're a gamer, then you know what I'm talking about. You know what the fuck I mean. You know that, like, oh, gamer anger isn't bad. It's just you're competitive. You're fired up. You're thrilled. And you want to fucking win. And that's what FighterZ brought to me. And that's why I would forever love that game. Because I was competitive, right? But it also made me depressed. And, you know, you need space from, like, things. So maybe I'll do some FighterZ content if you guys want it. I don't mind. I might stream it. Who knows, right? But that's basically it, right? With all that being said, if you watched all the way to here, thank you so much. I love you guys as usual. You know, as per usual, I love you guys consensually. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, you know, just thank you for the views. I'm well aware this video is not what you guys are typically used to seeing, but I wanted to address it. Plus, it gives me some form of closure. I know it gives you guys some form of closure too. Yeah, you guys get to see who I am, a bit more of me, a bit more of my thought process, and a bit more of the channel history and my lore overall. So, yeah, I mean, see ya again. As usual, I love you guys consider. Please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. And yeah, bye bye.